welcome back to the Drop Podcast.
Woo! It's reveal day, baby.
It is reveal day on day of recording, or should we say night of recording?
Oh my god, it's so late.
We usually record our podcasts on a Monday.
Yeah, about 3 o'clock, as is tradition.
As is tradition, but two things kind of changed our little tradition this week. Firstly, it's night of recording is the night of Adepticon. It is currently 11ish o'clock. We're waiting. It starts at 1.
What time is it? It's 12. We've got about an hour. It's about 12 o'clock now, yeah. And I'm drinking a coffee, guys, because I've just had a nap for 4 hours after work, so I could wake up, do this, and then go back to sleep before work again.
And I've not long got home from work.
Yeah, Liam's just closed the bar and got back.
So it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, if we sound tired and depressed, it's probably because we're tired and depressed. But
I'm pretty sure I won't be after these reveals.
Yeah, we're going to get excited. We'll probably get more excited later on when we actually see reveals. And we're really excited because what we're planning on doing tonight, we're gonna watch Adepticon.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're gonna pause it, just mute it between like the Warhammer reveals and give our like immediate thoughts and immediate takes on like things that are coming out and basically go, wow, look at that thing, wow.
Yeah, it'll be like 10 to 15 seconds of like the pause because we don't want to like delay the stream.
Yeah, well, we'll just mute it while they're doing like the Sigmar stuff because obviously that doesn't really apply to our podcast, does it?
We can do that.
And then and then if something comes back on, we'll just start watching again. So there might be some abrupt cuts in the edit.
And it kind of worked out the same a good time as well because Monday we also had our little casual event tournament as well.
Yeah, our 1,000 points little tournament.
We're going to break that down next week.
Yeah,
because we just don't have the time, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
our Monday podcast next week is going to go into a bit more in depth about some of the reveals that we might have missed tonight because we're tired.
Yeah.
A bit of an in-depth go at the tournament that Luke didn't win.
Yeah, I got bullshitted by a really long lane deployment with my melee army and got shot off the board.
In my opinion, again, we will go through with it, a rather, I wouldn't say poor, but interesting way to pair. I wasn't a fan of the points difference. I shouldn't have been.
No.
Spoiler, I was in the final. I didn't deserve to be in the final. I should have been Luke. Because he technically had more points and more wins. But somehow I was in the final.
I won both my first games quite convincingly and then got a really bad matchup and lost by like 15 somehow still.
Exactly.
I still managed to keep him off most primary most of the game.
Next time we're using that app.
Yeah.
Because it just works better.
I think we just do win-loss and just do like Premier League scores next time. I think it'll work better because then we all would have been on about 2 wins except for Dan who won.
Also,
won
1,000 points in 10th edition sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. The game wasn't designed around 1,000
points.
Well,
let's just talk about it now because we've already half talked about it.
No.
We've got an hour. Okay, right, so we basically what we did is we've done one of these before at Warhammer, which is like the little hobby club that we run.
Yeah.
And we do like 1,000 points, little tournaments to get everyone playing. So the last one we did, there was 5 of us playing. I want to say.
It was only 5, yeah.
Yeah. This time we had 8. It was meant to be 9, but we had to drop out last minute. Which kind of worked out all right for the. We had like a buy system that we were going to do, and it was.
I think the buy system would have been awful.
It would have been
the system that we did as well. So
we kind of avoided that. So we just had 8 players playing, and the rules were this. It was incursion rules, so you had to do incursion force deployment, army construction, where it was like obviously 2 units, 2 max of 2 Datasheets, and that's the battle line, and you had to have nothing higher than toughness 9.
That was our personal rule.
Yeah. Because last time I took down the tournament with 5 dreadnoughts and it was a bit silly.
But the last time the limitation was, I think it was a 250 point limit.
Yeah, which we need to.
I think next time we're going to do both.
Yeah.
Toughness 9, 200 and something point limit.
I think like
if we're doing 1,000 points.
I think we said 200.
If we're doing 1,000 points, because we need to try and balance it in some way.
Yeah. I like it being 1,000 because it just makes the games go quick. Especially with the newer players who can't really play a 2,000 point game in that quick. That's about time.
The thing that I noticed in lots of games, almost all the games that were there, is what makes it difficult to play into a 1,000 point list with just a toughness 9 restriction is taking hard bricks of toughness 5 or 6 units.
Yeah. So
lots of them. A 1,000 point list isn't designed to deal with something that extreme.
So for example, Dan, who won the tournament, took in his Space Wolves list a 10-man Terminator, Wolfguard Terminator with Grimnar. And in his Necron list, he took a 6 brick with a Technomancer. I know, he's a little bastard. I can't say anything.
He won fair and square.
I can't say anything. I had Lionel Johnson in my list, so...
I didn't have a single unit like that.
You had a Riptide and
it's a single model.
And the Twin Lance. Did they even play very well?
First game 1, were the MVP. Game 2, I was like, just send them up and then charge them into. Another one. So Asta, she played 2 6-man Alaris.
2 6-man Alaris Custodian, which I'm not gonna lie, the funnest game of the day was me and Asta playing for 3rd place because we both lost like in the last games. Last lost to you, I lost to Dan, and then they were the finalists. And we decided to just put Dadrock on and just go all in. So I played Stormland Stark Angels into her Lions of the Emperor Custodes, and we just charged at each other. The Lion killed like 4 Alaris and then got killed back in return by 2 of them. I know, it was dreadful. I failed a 3-up save twice with a reroll, and you would have survived, and then probably killed the rest of them.
Wounds.
Yeah, it was mental. And she was
Crazy,
just re-rolling everything. I'm not going to have one question.
It's because Alaris's personal rule is they re-roll hits, wounds, and damage against characters, monsters, or vehicles.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then actually both my best games of the day were into Asta because we had a really tactical. So my 2 lists I took a Grey Knight list with 2 Dread Knights, 2 Strike Squads, Crow and his like Purifier big squad, and that was the whole list. It was very small. It had 5 units, and I played into her Drakari with that, and that was like tactical as fuck. We were like teleporting everywhere. The Drakari was so fast. The Incubi jumped out and killed Crow and the Purifiers in one sweep, and then a squad of fucking what are the flying guys called? With the Dark Lancers. Are they Racks? I can't remember.
No, that's going to do my head in now.
Yeah, they came out and shot one of the Dread Knights to death. Scourges, that's it. So in turn fucking 1, and I was like, oh god. So
they're crazy good.
Yeah. Sorry, turn 2 after I'd like moved and like shot some stuff.
Where my game against Asta was charge Twin Lance directly into a 6-man Alaris, thinking it would work. It didn't.
Why did you think that would work?
I don't know.
Was it because it was game 3 and you were tired?
Yeah, I think so. And then my single Riptide that I had was consistently throughout the rounds fall back and shooting and running away from individual Alaris Terminators.
Yeah, because obviously...
I only died in turn 5, so it did really well.
That list was probably the funniest list, I think, out of everyone, because the idea of the list was, let's just split up 2 6 Alaris Custody squads, because each one of those squads...
Which is dumb in 1,000 points.
Yeah, because
funny.
Each one of those individual custodies can just kill a scout squad or like a 5-man intercessor.
In theory,
so basically 12 squads of them just running around.
Just place them
and a shield cap. It was quite
cover
funny.
the whole map, and then they can individually do any objective they want to do.
Yeah,
it was.
I've got a lot of respect for it. It was well thought out.
I do, yeah. But it's one of the reasons why we need to do points limits.
Yeah, I think we're going to do nothing over toughness 9 again.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to do 200 point max, because that you can still bring a DDA in a
Double
Riptide, can't you?
baby.
Yeah, that's still silly.
No, but the thing is that I wouldn't, because I did have another list for the Tau. Yeah. So dead quickly, I brought.
Maybe we do the Highlander. Maybe we do it where you can only bring one of each unit. I think that might work quite well, because it stops people spamming units, which seems to be the problem with it.
List, yeah. But the armies that I brought. Was World Eaters Berserker Warband, which I actually really enjoyed the list. It was actually quite a competitive little 1,000 point list.
How ham did Khan go in
there? Game 1, which was my second game, which was against... It was against Lee and his Orcs.
Yeah.
Khan wiped out 500 points.
That guy's nuts. He's a little nuclear bomb.
In fact, no, he wiped out about 300 points. It was the Hellbrute. Oh my days, the Hellbrute.
I've already fought 4 times in one
I had a Hellbrute fight for, it might have even been 5 times in one battle round. Wiped out a squad of, what was it? Wiped out a squad of the Squighog boys.
Yeah.
A boss Squighog and Mozrog.
So you just killed everything.
Yeah,
that's pretty dumb.
But I really enjoyed that list, and then the other list I ran was a Monk Cartel list.
Yeah.
Featuring a Riptide, Twin Lance.
It was just battlesuits, weren't it, basically?
It was not all, no, because.
And then a few little bits as well, yeah.
Yeah, I had a Fire Knife squad. They were the only battlesuits.
Yeah.
And Vespid and a Carnival squad. So again, quite a balanced, spread out list.
Yeah.
Unlike what other people's approach to the tournament is just to take a big, essentially 1k equivalent Death Star unit.
I did that.
I didn't play against you.
I did that in the Grey Knights. No, that's the first.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, we avoided each other. We were hoping to meet in the final, but unfortunately, Danny brought what he brought.
Yeah. I'm hats off to him.
I can't. be an arsehole about lists considering what I brought last time.
Yeah,
Because and I would have if we didn't put the toughness 9 restriction.
And
in.
I've
Done
learnt my
it
lesson.
again.
I've learnt my lesson for being a good sport and bringing a fair and balanced list. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna bring the most bullshit thing next time.
Yeah, so I think the next time we're gonna do it as like an end of 10th like see off sort of thing, aren't we? To like
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be quite fun. That'd be nice.
Indeed.
See off 10th, and then we can do one in 11th after a few months when we've figured out what's changed and things like that.
Shout out to Gabe who got last place.
Yeah, and the wooden spoon, the cardboard trophy.
Cardboard cutout trophy.
Yeah, we have a well, that was technically the first place prize last time because I made a cardboard trophy last time.
Yeah.
But then Asta's printed us a lovely little trophy on
Blood
a
Bowl
3D
style.
printer. Yeah. So now that is the wooden spoon, and Gabe went defeated, not undefeated, defeated.
Just defeated.
Yeah,
He
until
went 0-4.
well, no, they won the last game, but the last game was just while people were playing for the final spots, they just
it was a
did
four-way,
they did a
wasn't
little
it?
four-way game of like some description, yeah. And apparently he actually played quite well on that apparently, but I think everyone was just tired.
Yeah.
He's gonna listen to this and smack me in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was quite fun. I really enjoyed it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next one. But getting into the the reveals that came out on Monday.
Yeah.
While we were playing the tournament.
Yeah. So the data sheets for the Eye of Terror book have been released.
Yeah.
Well, the models that are accompanying the Eye of Terror book.
Yeah.
So namely, Kravik Morn,
Oh.
Mutilators,
Oh.
the Defiler.
Yeah. Oh, I'm joking, of course, I love him.
Wasn't that your model of the year?
It was my model of the year. It is my model of the year.
yeah.
And I can't wait until
Can't believe Kravik didn't make it. Whatever gets revealed today.
Pet Rabo takes his place by the end of tonight. Come on, I
Dubious.
believe.
We'll do a little bit in a minute where we do like what we think's going to happen on the show. I know.
I will eat a piece of clothing. I will not do that.
Will you eat my sock if Peter Rabo's?
Not yours.
And then we've obviously got Thulia Gould, the Hystarii.
Thulia Gould, by the way, just looks great on the data
Yeah,
sheet.
mental. And then the Night Destrier as well. So we've got all data sheets for
Also
them.
looks great.
Yeah. The new defenders of the Cadian Gate and the new attackers of the Cadian Gate, I guess. And those of you who don't know, Cadia
Oh yeah.
was a planet that
Arguably
stood
the most famous planet in 40k lore.
Terra. Armageddon.
Oh.
Armageddon's the most famous.
Someone says name a planet in 40k. I'm like, Arcadia.
No, I think it's Armageddon. Armageddon's
I guess.
Armageddon's the planet.
I
Like,
suppose. A lot of shit.
And as we'll see later, if the rumours are true, it is the planet.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, so Cadia was this like lovely little planet, and you've probably seen the guys who live there, the Cadians. They are the Imperial Guard, basic bitch boys.
Wet noodles.
Yeah, they used to provide like a lot of soldiers to the Imperium. That's why they are the basic model. They like had one of the highest tides or something in
The green
in, like,
dudes.
Yeah, the green guys, the army men. So basically, this planet stood in the path of the Eye of Terror.
It's not where you want to be, really.
Do you know what the Eye of Terror like came from?
The anus of the warp.
Very close. It was during a birth that it was
Oh,
formed.
that's close. An
So-
anal birth.
Basically, the birth of Slanesh.
Oh, no,
when
yeah,
Slanesh
that's correct,
exploded into the warp and like it
yeah.
ripped
In
it-
orgasmic glory.
Yeah, an anal orgasmic glory.
An anal orgasmic birth.
She
Oh,
ripped
God.
open real space and created the path between the warp and there as her scream of birth killed the Eldar race. And that's the aftermath of it. That's like the shockwave, basically, of her birth is the Eye of Terror.
The big bang, but the big gangbang.
The big gangbang. Brilliant. There's a reason we keep you here. And so basically, that's been causing the Imperium all ends of trouble for like forever. And namely,
It's like, oh, we got Armageddon, now we gotta deal with this shit.
yeah, namely, it's where Abaddon has been leading his various crusades out of. 13 to be, in fact. Which I think, obviously, they wanted to do 13 because it's like the unlucky number.
Yeah.
But I just think it makes him look a bit shit because to him 13 goes to get Cadia.
So do you reckon there could be quite a funny thing in 6 years' time for 13th edition that it's going to be an Abaddon theme thing?
Oh, it could be Black Legion, yeah. That'd actually like
14th Crusade.
that'd make a lot of sense, actually. That'd be really fun. Versus the Ultramarines, obviously. Like David.
Yeah.
So basically, what he did is he flew a Blackstone Fortress, which is like this old weapon of the old ones who in their fight against the Necrons in like the before times in like Warhammer minus 40k.
In times of like the Necrontyr and all that.
Yeah, all that shit. When there was Star Gods flying around and all that crap. And he flew one of those Blackstone fortresses into Cadia and
As you
just
do.
blew the crap out of it. So that place is gone. Cadia no longer stands, although Cadia stands. Apparently.
Ignore the propaganda.
Yeah, apparently it stands.
It's gone.
Cadia
It's
stands.
dust.
Yeah, so basically now...
It's like almost as like dust as Caravan.
Caravan?
Is that what I forgot the name of it?
Caliban.
That's it.
What's Caliban?
The Dark Angels.
It is.
You're supposed to know this.
Fuck me, I'm so tired. Oh, don't have a 2.5 hour nap. It doesn't help.
Caliban is also dust.
Yeah, that
No, it's not. It's a floating fortress where Vashtor resides. Known as something.
the Arks of Omen,
Yes.
isn't it? Is that what that was about?
No, the Ox of Omen is where they were trying to...
The Arks of Omen's basically as we joined the hobby, so I don't think we really looked at much of that lore. I should probably go back and look, considering I'm a Dark Angels player. And
But anyway.
yeah, so basically, these guys are now defending what's left of the Cadian Gate, and Kravik Morn is our first data sheet.
He is the forefront.
And he is the leader of the forces of the Iron Warriors breaching real space
Yeah.
and marching on the remnants of Cadia. Liam, take it away. What do you think of this data sheet?
Beautifully put. Good sir.
No worries, man. I am a cunning linguist.
Nice. So Kravik Morn is a brand new character.
Yes.
As we all know, he's not one that they've dug out of Legends.
No.
Brand new character in the lore.
Yeah, and damn, they needed one. The Iron Warriors. They needed a character.
They really did, to be
Yeah,
fair.
there wasn't one. There, like obviously there's Perturabo, and then there's like a captain guy, isn't there? Who's like
what's his
from
name?
30k.
He sounds like he's from the White Scars. He's got like a Khan kind of like Jagadai Khan kind of name. And
No, that's a White Scar, mate.
No, I know, but it's that kind of name.
I get what you mean.
It's really late, but I do know there was something like that.
Yeah, so there was basically like two name guys. For
They
like
haven't got an Azrael. They haven't got a Khan the Betrayer.
Yeah, they haven't got like 14 different Ultramarine space special
but
characters.
The new
you know what I mean?
Warsmith, they're looking to be this new guy, and
Yeah,
Kravik
yeah.
Morn has got the name for it,
Yeah, he's sick.
and he's
the,
got the data sheet for it. Too.
and the model for it as well. The model's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So going into this data sheet,
He's a Terminator.
he is a Terminator.
Yeah,
obviously.
he's obviously got
Cataphractii armor.
Yeah, he's got the 5 movements, toughness 5, 2
yeah.
up, save 4 up, 6 wounds, which is most
Standard.
Terminator characters.
Yep.
Leadership 6, OC 1.
Yep.
He has every Terminator character on his
That
stat line.
there's nothing special there.
Yep.
That is fine. But then we move into his ranged weapons, and I didn't I knew there was a flamer just because of the model.
Well, I think, Liam, before we talk about the weapons, I think we need to make a mention of his rules. Just because looking at these weapons,
I see what you
there's
mean.
gonna be one of these stats is not going to be the same for any point.
100%.
Yeah.
And that rule you're talking about is the headlong destruction. So each time a model in this unit makes an attack that targets the closest eligible enemy unit, which is going to be most of the time, you're either going to rapid ingress this guy.
Considering he's got
slow.
a flamer and a power fist.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be close to something that he wants to kill. And we'll get into that in a second as well. But essentially, when he targets the closest eligible enemy unit, improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1.
Yeah.
That's the whole unit.
Yeah. Terminators.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. AP3 power fists.
Yeah. Very good. Right, so let's go back to the ranged weapons.
Yeah, so it's
The Bale Flamer.
It's a Bale Flamer.
Yeah.
It's not a heavy flamer. It's not a flamer. It's a Bale Flamer.
It's
So this is
fucking
the
sick
same
as
thing
well,
a Helldrake has in its
Yeah,
mouth.
and I was just saying to Liam, this is Vulcan's flamer, but one more damage.
better.
Yeah, I don't know
So
why he's
this
got a
is-
better flamer
This
than
is
Vulcan.
D6 plus 3 attacks, which is that's fine. 2d6 would have been better, but it's fine.
You can't have everything.
You can't have everything. Strength 6.
Yeah, I mean, look how small the flamer actually is on the model. It's tiny.
Yeah, but he's a big dude, isn't he?
It's a little itty bitty.
bulking up.
Yeah, I guess so.
AP minus 1, or as it's most going to be, it's going
AP
to be
minus
minus
2.
2.
We're just
because
gonna say plus 1 AP on all these weapons. Yeah.
And damage 2 on a flamer
Damage 2 is
is
nuts.
so good.
Yeah, we know. But do you know what that is, Liam?
You can overwatch a squad of intercessors off the board.
Liam, do you know what a 12-inch range D6 plus 3 strength 6 minus 2 damage 2 flamer is?
No.
It's one that's on the side of a Land Raider Redeemer.
Oh.
That's the same stat line. The exact same stat line. Except you get 2 on the Land Raider Redeemer, obviously.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
still, that's a bit dumb, isn't it?
What is the Land Raiders AP2?
Yeah. AP2 damage 2.
And what's funny is that if you play a specific way, which I know lots of people are going to do with this guy, that might not be AP2 either.
Yeah, so we were kind of thinking about how you can break this.
Terminator and Sorcerer Armor basically makes this AP3.
Yeah, points go AP3.
Renegade Raiders on objectives makes this AP3.
Yeah. So add all that together, AP4 Flamer damage
You
to.
can make AP4 in Renegade Raiders.
That's a bit dumb, isn't it?
That's...
I mean,
Space Marines aren't getting a save.
and that's not even that many
it has
moving
Ignor's
parts.
cover.
It's not even that many moving parts, is it? That's like, it's quite funny.
In fact, an AP4 Flamer onto like an Intercessor squad, even when they armor of Contempt, they're saving on 6s. They don't get cover.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Are you going to be playing this guy in Renegade Raiders with 10 Terminators and a Chaos Sorcerer sitting next to them?
No, because I'm more excited about the detachments that are to come. To be honest.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they don't come out on Monday because there's obviously we want to go in depth on all the Adepticon stuff on that day.
Also, another ability that he has, which is again helping his own personal damage output, and I mean this really helps his own.
Architect of Ruin.
Architect of Ruin, which is fantastic. Again, he gets a quarry essentially. So at the start of the battle, he picks a quarry or his hated foe.
Yeah.
And he re-rolls the wound roll.
And then when it's destroyed, he gets a new one.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And
this is just for him. Just for him.
This is just for him. This is just the model. This is not his unit. But bearing in mind, it just says when the model is just his foe is destroyed.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to destroy it.
Yeah. So if it dies, you pick another one. So he's not stuck on a model that's gone.
Yeah, it's really,
which is really good. Which makes his last argument and power fist. Sorry, we've skipped over a combi boss today, mate.
He does have a combi boss.
He has a combi boss.
There's nothing special about it.
Except you can make it AP3.
That's true.
So he has last argument and power fist.
Which is his hammer.
I'm liking this where they're combining weapons. So have you seen this with the like they did it on the Huron data sheet as well, where they combined his
Tyrant's Claw and
the hand thing. And so I was just like flailing my fingers at Liam trying to describe what a hand was there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a fucking power fist, isn't it? Bloody hell. I'd say this is the biggest power fist I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, technically it's a hammer and a power fist.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Hence the devastating wounds as well.
Yeah, so this thing has dev wounds.
This is a demon hammer and a power fist combined.
This has dev wounds and hits 2.
Yeah, Dev Wounds hits 2. So when it was first released, there was a typo. That has been rectified. Dev Wounds hits 2, it does not exist.
Yeah, 7 attack, weapon skill 2, strength 10, AP -3 because of the AP characteristic, because you are going to be hitting into close to the eligible unit. And melee. Damage 2.
Damage 2, indeed.
And then you also get the Saber Harness with some extra attacks.
It's a shame he's an epic hero because there are some great... I mean, imagine the creations of Bile, the prime test subject on this dude. Oh my god, it'd be great. But unfortunately, he's an epic hero.
But then even just giving him plus strength, giving him like that's power.
I mean, it's a shame he's not damage 3 because a lot of the characters of a similar stature have got the damage 3 treatment.
Yeah.
But devastating wounds, bear in mind, like you said before as well, Dark Pacts, you're getting sustained hits on this as well.
Yeah, you can. So you add
or if you're playing in Renegade Warband, you're re-rolling your hits.
Yeah, obviously we didn't mention that with the Bale Flamer because obviously it's torrent, so it doesn't really matter. But the last argument, Power Fist, giving this sustained hits with dev wounds, Architect of Ruin, where you're re-rolling wounds into your dev wounds. Yeah. Which you're already probably going to be wounding most characters on 2s anyway. Because you're
plus AP.
Well, because you're strength 10.
And you're AP3.
And then you're AP3, yes. You're going to be putting most on their invul.
He hits like a truck.
You can just walk into units and just take it. This might be one of the best assassin characters in the game.
And if that's
you're just like epic challenging characters out of units.
This might not sound great into vehicles, but yes, strength 10 isn't the best into a lot of heavy vehicles. He demolishes transports, but...
Yeah, he's taken out everything in that tournament we just had.
Yeah. But like into things like Land Raiders and Knights and things like that, he might struggle. But then again, he's re-rolling those wounds. He's also got dev wounds.
He's also got an extra 3 attacks on that Servo Harness.
He's got a Servo Harness,
which is anti-vehicle 2.
An extra 3 attacks. Yeah. He's hitting on 2s. Strength 6, which is okay. AP 2 naturally.
AP 3, it will be.
I don't know because extra attacks don't gain additional rules.
Oh, do they not?
I don't think so. No.
I've been playing.
They definitely don't get. They definitely don't get extra attacks and things like that.
Oh, maybe.
And it's damage 2, but it's anti-vehicle 2 up.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be...
So it's 3 attacks. It's 3 attacks, 2 into a vehicle, -2 damage. It's all the 2s. And it's going to be putting like...
So a Knight's got to save this on a 5 because they don't have invuls against melee attacks.
You're going to be doing maybe 4 damage to a Knight randomly.
So on average you're doing about 4 damage.
Not a sniff at all. 4. And then you've got the rest of the bloody fucking power fist going into it.
Exactly, re-rolling those wounds.
With all sustained, or like lethals if you want to give them lethals to go through. Yeah, it's quite...
He's great. He can also, we haven't mentioned... the units that he can lead. So this is really interesting. I did not see this one.
Yeah.
We knew he was going to lead Terminators.
He's a cataphracti, isn't he?
He's a cataphracti. He's leading those Terminators, which is probably the best way to use him.
Yeah, I bet you're excited to whack him in a unit because Liam's got like how many cataphracti you got?
I've got 10.
You got 25. 25.
I
think I had like 15.
Oh, no, I've got 15, correct. Sorry, I've got 20 creatures. I've got 15 cataphracti Terminators.
From the Horus Heresy guys, which will look great with this guy,
So yeah, I think really good with this guy. But he can also lead obliterators,
Yes,
which is
very cool.
interesting.
Really, I think that AP abilities goes really hard with them.
They're anti-chaff and they're anti-marine. Flesh metal.
It makes a lot of things not get a save, which is power.
Yeah.
And then obviously he can go in the new mutilators.
He can go in the new mutilators, which is great.
Exciting. I don't think he's very good in them.
They're too slow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in rapid ingress.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can do that 100%.
Yeah.
They are infantry, so they can go through all masses of terrain. We'll get into it in a second, but a bit of a spoiler for them. They do have a really good impact mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Per model in the unit, so he adds another D6 because he is a model in that unit.
Yeah. D3 it is on the.
Yes. Well, I mean, an extra D6 to see if those mortal wounds actually go through.
Oh yeah. Full. Yeah.
So he's an extra D3 on the.
An extra dice into the mortal
he's an
wounds.
extra dice. But yeah, no. Overall, datasheet. Yeah, I can't complain. Should there have been some kind of vehicle support on him?
Well, like a tech marine thing as
Yeah.
well. I think maybe it wouldn't have hurt just to whack he gives +1 to hit to a vehicle and heals 3 wounds. Like, because because obviously like the antithesis to him is the fucking the tech marine guy. Ferris Manus. Not Ferris Manus.
Farius.
Yeah, Ironfather Farius, and he just gives like flat 3 healing and +1 to hit into vehicles.
He does.
I don't think that would.
But I do kind of understand he is a cataphractic Terminator at the end of it. He's an Iron Warrior. He's all about offense.
Well,
it's the reason why I'm not super pooped. Like,
but I could see that being his, rather than that Architect of Ruin ability, which is really cool. But I don't get why he's got it. Maybe in the lore he really is hunting someone or something in the lore. I'm not too sure. You know, when the book comes out, there might be something about that. But then
what's her name?
Fully a girl, maybe he's after her. But the
you didn't call me back.
Yeah. Oh, they do look like they would be a little power couple, wouldn't they? That maybe they should have swapped after the Tech Marine rule, just to kind of go with the theme of like what they've been doing. But that's fine.
I'm not complaining about it. He's a fantastic data.
And you know what? If they would have tacked that on, he would have been way more expensive as well.
Yeah. But speaking of one of the units that you can get attached to, we have a new mutilator.
You already touched on these guys,
and they're good. They're very good.
They're better than they were before.
A bit awkward. Just because of that movement 5, so
movement 5's hard.
They're just essentially obliterators. They've got the 5-inch movement, but the obliterators are 3-inch movements.
Yeah,
these guys have got to be a bit quicker.
Is there any way you can make them faster? Any of the attachments? Obviously, the bow attachments. You can give them +2 movement. Yeah. Is there any advance in charge?
Yeah, loads. Renegade Warband, Renegade Raiders.
Yeah.
There's a couple that I'm missing there as well, but they're the 2 big ones.
Yeah.
And they also happen to be the best attachments in the game.
Yeah. So that's probably not a problem for these guys, obviously.
And they deep strike. So.
So you can get.
they are phenomenal.
You can put your opponent between a rock and a hard place with something like these 100%. Guys. These guys being the hard place.
They're not going to go down easy as well. They've got a toughness 7. There's 3 of them as well, which is a difference to the obliterators.
21 wounds in the squad.
21 wounds in the squad.
Yeah. 2 up, 5 up.
Wait, 20. What do you mean then? I'm confused. 15 wounds in the squad. They're toughness 7.
It's so late.
Yeah, so I was confused there. There's 15 wounds in the squad. Toughness 7. A 2 up armor save with a 5 up invuln. The obliterators don't have an invul. They're just 2 up armor save.
Oh, are they actually?
Yeah. So these guys actually get a bit of an invul save.
Well, I think that probably helps with them kind of running through.
OC2 is great because there's 6 OC on this unit.
Yeah.
Which is really good. And then they have the same kind of deal. So we mentioned before that they've got the impact. So they get on a D6 on a 4 up.
Yeah.
They'd suffer D3 model.
Yeah, they got the Blood Crusher rule, haven't they? Yeah. And then obviously we were saying before, if Kravik's added to the unit, he counts as one of them. Yeah. So it'll be 4d6 on 4s to get it, and then D3 mortal wounds. Yeah. D3 is power.
D3 is power.
Obviously, like you're going to roll 1 or 2 1s there, but you're probably going to get.
You're averaging 6 mortal wounds.
I think you're averaging 2 each time. You know what I mean? That's the average, isn't it? And then they did what we thought they were going to do with the melee, where they added.
It's the flesh metal, but just.
Yeah, well, obviously, last time on the old datasheet they had the 2 profiles, didn't they? And they were both a bit poo.
Yeah.
Whereas this, we were saying like they needed to give the rending strikes an extra damage and then add a las cannon melee, and that's exactly what they've done.
They have literally just took the obliterator.
Are you guys listening to the pod? What's going on here? Like,
I know, crazy. They've literally just taken the obliterator range and just converted them into melee.
They're one of our 4 views that we get.
Incredible. I know.
I think these guys are solid. Yeah.
Incredible, yeah. So we've got
big solid rage babies.
In terms of the flesh metal weapons, with clawed sweeps, which is 6 attacks hit on 3s, strength 6, AP2 damage 1. That's your chaff. Cleared, really good chaff going. Yeah. Again, want to reiterate, sustained hits from dark packs. You have the rending strikes, which is your anti elites.
Well, you could say sustained hits like from dark packs, or if you're going into a vehicle, could even be a shout to just fucking throw.
The rending strikes with lethal hits.
Yeah, because that's like
4 attacks on
it's the
3,
minus
strength 9,
the minus 3, and then even like say you're going into like a rhino or some crap, you know, like because like you're gonna miss some of the.
Yeah, but the Thunderous Blows is also putting Dreadnoughts and Land Raiders on a 6-up save.
Yeah.
So the Thunderous Blows
there'll be some maths to do there. See what's better.
2 attacks each. Bear in mind this is 6 attacks because there's 3 of them.
Yes. yeah.
Hitting on 3s, strength 12, AP
It's 6 las cannons in
D6
combat.
plus 2.
Yeah, 6 las cannons in combat.
And
then just imagine you've got Kravik Morn in here. It's -5. And the Dreadnoughts look at a save.
It's -5. The Rending Strikes becomes -4, and then the Clawed Sweeps becomes -3.
Yeah, those Thunderous Blows just kill Land Raiders if you have Kravik on the squad.
I think they average out around like 15 damage to a Land Raider.
Yeah.
But it's something around then. If you get high rolls, then yeah, you're destroying it.
Yeah.
If you get low rolls, oops, because it's D6 plus 2.
Yeah.
But it's minimum
But then
3.
you've also got the let's say 6 mortal wounds from charging in as well.
Yeah.
Plus that you've killed a Land Raider. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
100%.
pretty power.
Indeed.
The doesn't change what I think about the models then.
I like them. I know you don't. But
I still think the models just like big weird robo babies. But you know what? If that's your aesthetic, Liam, that's your aesthetic.
I don't know. I like them. I think you could really do some nice little kit passion bits with them as well.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a shame that I was saying this to Liam before. I think it's a shame he's turned his like some Saturnine Terminators into obliterators for his army. Yeah. And I think it's a shame that these guys didn't come out earlier because I think he probably would have just kit bashed these guys into obliterators as well, which would have been quite cool.
No, I don't think I would have.
Do you think?
No.
Well, that's me told them. Now, let's talk about your model of the year.
My model of the year.
Yes.
Until Peter
model of the edition, should I say.
Yeah, model of the past 3 years.
Yes.
The
Defiler.
The Defiler.
Pretty cool.
Beautiful model.
Yeah, I'm talking about the data sheet. Pretty cool.
Beautifuller.
Beautifuller.
Yeah. Data sheets. It is just plain and simple, an absolute upgrade of the last one.
Yeah, compared to everything. Depending on the base size, obviously, that's going to be coming.
It's going to be somewhere between
interesting.
130 mil to 160.
Yeah, Liam's hoping for 130. I think it's 160.
Just the model itself looks more compact in terms of its width compared to the last one.
Maybe.
It's just its height that it's gained, but
possibly.
We'll get into that. But it's gained 4 movement from the old data sheet.
Yeah. And it's also, when you mention the movement, you should probably mention the Scuttle Water.
Yes, it can now move through ruins. Yeah. So don't worry, that big base is going to be
It can just move over everything. It just clambers like a big gorilla.
Yeah, there's not even a height limit to it. It can just walk over anything.
Yeah, it can just walk through terrain like they're not there. Which is really good. That's really powerful.
It can walk over knights. Just think about it.
It's like...
So it's like, dude, do you mind?
Up and down.
Do you mind?
You should get a tax of opportunity if it walks over a knight. It's trying to swat it off like a bug.
So, yeah, this thing now has... It's toughness 11. I think it used to be toughness 10. 18 wounds compared to the 16 that it used to have.
Yeah. 3 up, 5 up.
3 up, 5 up. Lovely demon save.
Did it have an invul before? I think it did. I think most of the vehicles have a 5 up.
OC5. Yep, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Leadership 6.
And leadership of 6, which is nice.
Nice.
This thing is packing some heavy fire.
Yeah, there's a couple of options you can pick. I think the consensus is the las cannons are probably the best. If you go and shooting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the las cannons and the
Bear in mind, you can take
battle
duplicates of these as well.
Yeah.
So you can equip it with 2 las cannons. So that'd be 4 shots in total.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, strength 12, AP3, D6 plus 1. We all know that.
Yeah. And then it has
a center cannon, so it's retained the old one it used to have. They've just changed the name to the Hades battle cannon.
Yeah.
It's still the same stats.
Which is
it's all right.
Pretty power, yeah. 48 inches, D6 plus 3.
The AP one's a bit.
It's got blast as well, so it going into like squads, like little like 10-man squads of Marines or whatever. This thing shreds. Like it's wound them on 2s, AP -1.
However.
And damage 3, which is also power.
I think I'll be taking the new one, which is the Ectoplasma Destructor.
Do you think?
It's a bit swingy.
Yeah.
Because of the D6 attacks, but it's still D6 attacks. A little bit less range, so the Hades battle cannon's 48. This is 36. It's a improved Forge Fiend Ectoplasma.
-3's power.
Yeah.
Is that just not the Forge Fiend stats?
No, because Forge Fiend is
the Ectoplasma cannon, 10. Isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Ectoplasma Destructor. So this is D6 attacks, hit on 3s, strength 12, AP3, damage 3.
Yeah.
So it's just it's 2 more strength than a forge feat. Just to put it out there too, if Vashdor's next to this thing, it's strength 14. Because Vashdor does give the +2 strength to ranged weapons to demon engines.
So you got strength 14 destructor cannon and strength 14 las cannons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the Hades battle cannon actually looks a bit more tempting if Vashdor's there, because strength 12, D6 plus 3 attacks.
Yeah, so you're getting the guaranteed at least 4.
It's just that AP.
And Liam, you do know that ectoplasma destructor, you roll them once, because that's what I do every time with my Redemptors.
Yeah.
When I roll my my thingy cannon, my plasma.
Probably. But it also does get access to other weapons there as well. The missile launcher looks pretty sick.
Yeah, the Magna Cutter, Heavy Bale Flamer, Reaper Autocannon, Heavy Missile Launcher, Crack and Frag. We were going to go deep on all these, but we are running a little bit out of time before the show, so we'll just talk about the ones that are a bit spicy.
It'll be up on the screen for you guys as well. Its melee did get an upgrade as well.
Yeah.
Its Shearing Claws strike, I do believe it got a little bit improved as well. Strength 16 minus 3 d6 plus 1 damage.
16's power.
It never used to have a sweep. It now does.
Yeah.
Which is 10 attacks at 3, strength 6, and AP 2, 1 damage.
And then it's also got that electro scourge. Is that like the whippy thing on one of the sides?
Yes. So that is the whip. This definitely got an upgrade. So this is now sustained. It's 2. 5 attacks on 3s, strength 12, AP 2, damage 2. Right. With also having the Demon Forge. So this is the CSM ability.
It's other ability.
So this ability does get changed out depending on...
Yeah, you should say, it's per god, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the CSM one, which is really good. It's really, really good. So every time it makes a Dark Pact, it can re-roll the wound rolls of 1, which is fantastic. However, once per battle, it can do its like hammy thing. So once per battle, take a leadership test.
Come.
And you can just re-roll the wound roll instead.
Yes.
But if you do fail the leadership test, you suffer flat 3 instead of D3 mortal wounds.
So it's sort of like a hazardous.
It's like the Soulforge Warpack contract thing that you do with Vashdor. So
I will say this is another Dark Pact ability that doesn't work in the new Renegade Raider detachment.
Yep.
But then also this is a big demon engine, so should it work in the Renegade Raider detachment?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still take it because this is a really good weapons platform.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Just without the ability.
Yeah,
but
you can just fuck off.
I can't see it being used in that ability.
Yeah. Then the other abilities that it does get. So we'll just go through how they've listed
which
it.
I think are all pretty good, apart from
So the Death Guard. In your shooting phase, after this model is shot, select one enemy unit which is hit by one or more of those attacks until the end of the phase. That unit doesn't get cover.
Which is nice. It's called Barrage of Filth as well.
It's great force multiplier. Cover's so hard, so easy to get in the game, and it's very oppressive sometimes. It's
Removing cover is a lot better than what people might think as well.
It's just a very good rule, especially considering you're getting all that AP buff from your term, from Kravik Morn and shit like that.
Yep.
Where you're also removing cover. That's basically another plus AP.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to stand in the way is like an Armor of Contempt or something.
Although this is Death Guard, that's not Kravik Morn. Forget I said that. Emperor's Children, revel in desecration. Each time this model makes an attack that targets an enemy unit that does not below half strength, add 1 to the hit roll.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Not best one.
That's
nice.
sort of the what's it called rule, the ballistus rule, except you just re-roll hits instead.
Yeah, and then you have the
works really well in that.
1,000 Suns, which is the Destroyer of Futures, which is each time you target this unit with the Overwatch, you're actually overwatching on 5, which is nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And if the enemy you are overwatching is within 9 inches of a 1,000 Suns Psyker, you're overwatching on 4s.
That can get a bit.
Yeah, which is precisely.
Really, considering every unit is a Psyker in 1,000 Suns.
Has your Land Raider just triggered my 4 Overwatch?
Yeah, and
have some last cannon.
with how it shoots as well.
Yeah, have some last cannon.
That's just one worse than it normally shoots.
Yeah.
That's pretty silly.
And what I think is the best one.
Yeah, the World Eaters.
This isn't just because I'm biased. I just genuinely think this is the best one, other than the CSM one.
I do think this is the best other helmet. It just looks like a little baby
Cornload of
Skulls.
Yeah. Oh, imagine these two next to each other. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm going to get carried away.
Yeah.
So this is Unleash Wrath.
You should magnetize the head.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Or just by 2, which is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'll make a call.
I'm getting a range one and a melee one.
So the melee one's going to be Corn and the range one's going to be okay, cool.
So this one is the same as the previous data sheet.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the opponent's movement phase. You can select one unit within 12 that was set up. Shoot that unit, but only if it's the edible target. So you're just shooting as if it was your shooting base, essentially. And declare a charge against that unit, which is also interesting.
It can do either.
So it can do either.
Yeah. So it doesn't get both. It gets all basically.
Yeah. So it can do either of them. So I would have said with the old data sheet that you were going to try and charge them, but now this thing is just such a good shooting platform. Just being able to shoot something that sets up.
Yeah, just imagine this thing's sitting in the middle of the board.
It's a mega Overwatch,
and your opponent comes in with the Land Raider, drops that huge squad of dudes out, and you just go, charge.
Oh, and this isn't an Overwatch. I'm shooting them normally.
Well, no. I'm saying like with the melee one, you can just be like, charge. It's like this has come out of a vehicle. You know, it's a bit
It's
dumb.
like, here we go, boys, here we go. Oh my god!
Considering they have to come within 12 to charge them. You know what I mean? So that they'll have to come in. Like,
it's like, fear me if you
a bit
dare.
silly. Yeah, this guy looks great. He's really good for, I think, in particular, the Emperor's Children, who really needed a big shooting platform.
Yeah, this is
really good for World Eaters, who have the Forge Fiends, which are good shooting platforms for them. But
now they have this
he's another really good shooting platform.
And I imagine we'll get the data sheets. They will be different. We might get some alterations on the data sheets because we know they tried to change a lot of the range weapons when the Codex came up for World Eaters.
Yeah.
To hit on 4s and give rapid fire and everything.
Possibly. That's not a guarantee. Yeah, I hope it's just normal.
Hit on 3s.
Because like World Eaters aren't crazed mad fucks who can't shoot a gun. They are crazed mad fucks, but they can shoot a gun.
I just can't wait to see it on the table.
Yeah. So, in opposition to
in the blue corner.
In the red corner.
In the red corner.
In opposition to Kravik Morn and his in the stripy yellow and black corner.
Yes.
We have Thalia Gould.
Boss ass bitch.
I think this model's sick. But also the data sheet.
The data sheet.
The data sheet is also very cool. So she moves 8. She is toughness 8. She is a 2-4. 2 up, 4 up. 10 wounds.
That's nice.
6 leadership, OC3. She has the same stats as Crawl. Series Crawl. I believe. If I'm wrong there, it's late. She also is basically acts similarly to how he acts in the game, where she's a Primarch level model, where they get basically, there's a few models in the game that have basically Primarchs and Abaddon who can pick from 3 auras at the start of their like command phase sort of thing. There's most of the Ghost Guides kind of do it.
Yeah.
And I'd say her actual picked auras are pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll get to them in a second. So her ranged weapon is a Jericho class conversion resonator with Titanic impact.
Cool name.
Yeah. Anything called Jericho is always sick. Yeah. Do you ever remember that show Jericho? The one in like the town, and it was all like, was it me and Jack who watched that?
No, I have no idea.
Did you not watch that? It was like the world ended, and it was like survivors in like a town in like America called. You should watch that. It's really good.
Maybe that's on my watch list now.
So this thing has dev wounds. It's 24 inches, 2 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 12 minus 3, d6 plus 2. She has 2 las cannons basically.
Yeah.
And then on the with dev wounds,
dev wound las cannon, which is pretty decent.
Which only obviously it's only 2 attacks, so it might not come off.
That's still a really good weapon.
Still pretty cool. And then the Jericho class conversion resonator Shockwave.
Blast and sustain hits.
Blast and sustain hits 1. Yeah, so this thing's getting a lot more attacks.
D6 plus 2 as well.
Yeah, 24 inches, D6 plus 2.
And then
Ballistic skill 2, 6 minus 2. 1 damage.
Yeah. So that's what lets it down.
I don't think this would have been that bad if it was 2 damage.
Oh, she's wiping out Chaff.
Yeah, but like, she's not much else, is she? No. Yeah. Like, I think that gun's a bit of an underwhelmer, considering she's meant to be like the avatar of war for these guys. You know, she is the tech priest of war. You know, like I think it's a bit... But she has a couple of abilities. So, Rod of the Warforge, in your command phase, you select... So this is the auras. It's just called Rod of the Warforge for some reason.
Yeah.
So, basically...
The rod.
I guess she gets her auras from that big staff she's got. Is that the rod?
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is, because that's the one that she's fighting with the Stream and Swag.
Indeed.
Yeah. Which is a pretty okay melee profile. 6 attacks, 2, 10, minus 2, 3 damage.
Oh, she gets 3 damage. Oh,
yeah, well, she's a bit bigger than you. Than your Kravik Morn.
Yeah.
And size does matter.
True.
And then her sweep, 12, 2, 6, minus 1, 1. Again, a bit of a underwhelming sweep, but like...
12 attacks is nice.
Not everyone can have a damage 2 sweep out the line. Anyway, so her Rod of the Warforged, she gets to pick one of these 3, and it is in the command phase, yes. So she can pick Fanatical Devotion, which gives Skitarii units or...
It's advance in charge.
Thalia Gold within 6 inches, advance in charge.
Yeah.
Advanced shooting charge.
Oh, it is advanced shooting charge.
Yeah,
that's
very
nice.
good until the start of the next command phase. Adaptive Tactics, which is the same thing but fallback and shooting charge, I believe. And then the Fires of Mars. You can select one friendly Skitarii or Thalia Ghoul unit within 6 inches of this model till the start of your next command phase. The Conqueror Imperative and the Protector Imperative are both active for that unit.
So 2 of these are just Gladius?
It's, yeah, sort of. It's like...
Because you've got Tactical Doctrine, which is fallback. And then you've got the Assault Doctrine.
Yeah, like... it gives you a big push and it gives you a big redeploy sort of turn. I think they're pretty good. Considering she's the war girl, she's got that's going to be the.
She also gets blown up as well when she's next to a mechanical.
But I think we're skipping over the Protector Imperative and Conqueror Imperative thing, because that's like an extra 3 rules per model, based on what you're getting. Because like in the Conqueror Imperative, you get like bonuses to your melee and you get assault on all your weapons. Whereas in the opposite one, the Protector Imperative, you get heavy and like minus to hits and stuff against your units.
So she just gives both of those.
So she's given a lot of rules with that like kind of aura into Skitarii units, which all her Hestarii are.
Well, that's naughty.
Yeah, I think that's quite a
good.
potent
She could be
combo.
better than Cole.
He's pretty good though.
Yeah, sure.
Mechanicus Bodyguard. So she gets the lone up within 3 inches, which most of these Primarchy kind of models get. Cybernetic Augmentation. This model can move through terrain features, but can move through walls.
She has 6 rules.
Yeah, she has a lot. So this I think that's quite funny. Remember when I was saying a couple episodes ago where I was like, are they going to add, to the terrain rules, like Imperial Primarchs, Belisarius Call and Thulia Ghoul can move through terrain as well as infantry and beasts. No, they just put on here a data sheet instead, so you don't have to write it in the rulebook again. Yeah. And then Secutor of Olympus at the start of your shooting phase, like one vehicle unit within 12 inches of this model, and on a roll of D6 on a 2-up, that enemy unit suffers D3 plus 1 mortal wounds, so at least 2.
On a 2-up as well.
And maximum 4. So that she just grenades vehicles within 12 for free.
I guess, sure.
That's pretty good.
Why not?
I think this unit's good, and I think she is a massive force multiplier to the units that we're going to talk about next. Hestarii.
Yeah, they've actually got 2 data sheets.
Yeah, so you got like a chaffy one and a big anti-tank one. Yeah.
So this is the chaffy one. No, it's not. This is the chaffy one.
So we'll talk about these guys kind of at the same time. So we have movement 5, toughness 4, a 3-up, 5-up, 2 wounds a pop, 7-up save, and 1 OC.
Yep.
They're like almost Space Marines.
Almost Space Marines, but not quite. They're bigger than chaff, but not as big as power armor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these ones are...
I guess they've got an invol, which most Space Marines don't have, but they just move a bit so. They're actually probably tougher than Space Marines, to be honest.
Yeah, they're a weird combination of like Terminator and chaff and Space Marine.
Yeah. So the Fusiliers, these guys have a neutron fusil, which is 24 inches, 1 attack each. So you're going to have 4 of those, I believe, and the Alpha the Alpha gets 1 as well, yeah. So you get 5 of those.
The Alpha gets the power weapon in melee.
And a power weapon as well, yeah.
But they all get the same range. So the Fusiliers are the anti-vehicle ones, basically.
So they all get 1 attack each. So you factor in this 5 times, basically. Hitting on 4s, strength 12, minus 3, d6 plus 1.
It's actually pretty naughty.
Is that a squad of 5 las cannons right there?
It is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
That is.
Especially considering you get advance and shoot, fall back and shoot.
Yeah.
With las cannons.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Strip the cover away from them as well.
Yeah.
Which is their ability.
And these are Skitarii, so they get all those rules. Yeah, so you can get heavy, so you can hit on 3s with them. If they don't move, you can get
Just give them a las cannon.
I've just realised as well, if you're giving them the 2 Doctriners, you're basically giving them advance and shoot anyway, because you're giving them assault.
Yeah.
So you don't need to take that one. You can just take the other one.
Take another one.
Yeah, well, you can take the one that gives them the 6 rules instead of the... Yeah. No. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep.
And then obviously just got like close combat weapons and a power weapon. We don't need to go over them. Yep. Everyone has them. And then the rule. The rule is targeting helm, molecular targeting helm. Each time a model in this unit makes attack with a neutron fusil against a monster or vehicle unit, that attack has the ignores cover ability.
That's what I said before. It strips cover from monsters' vehicles.
Yeah, always a good rule.
Yep.
A bit meh, but you know what? They're already pretty potent.
Indeed.
Right, the Exterminators.
I like these guys more.
You like these guys more?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so these guys have Hestarii arc blasters.
Yes, and eradication casters.
Yeah, eradication casters.
Which are all anti-infantry 4-up.
Yeah.
And the blaster is devastating.
I wonder who they want us to shoot with these guys. So this thing has Oh no, the arc blaster's anti-vehicle.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh,
anti-vehicle 4-up. They have wounds, 18 inches, 1 shot a pop, with 4, 6, minus 1, 2. Don't know why you're taking that if you've got the fucking las cannon squad.
Yes.
Because even the ability excludes monsters and vehicles. I think that's a bit of it. Eradication caster.
They get both of these. You don't equip them. They get both.
They get both of them?
Yeah.
I thought you picked.
Nope.
Oh, this squad just got a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They get both.
Oh no, I think I like
it's the gun on the shoulder.
That little pistol-y looking thing?
Yeah. That's the arc blaster.
Okay, cool. And then you got the Eradication Caster, which has 2 modes, Dispersed or Focus. Dissipated or Focus, sorry. 30 inches, 15 inches, 2 attacks on both, 4s, Strength 5, -1, -2, 2 damage a pop. Yeah, cool. You're basically half in the range for an extra AP.
And it's not hazardous either. It's just like if they can get close enough, they're doing more damage.
Yeah, it's just like, because obviously as the gun goes further away, I think it goes outwards like an arc, doesn't it? Whereas like if you're closer, it gets hit with more of it.
But they also get sustained hits 1 as well if they're targeting something that's not a monster or vehicle.
Yeah, from their broad spectrum targeting augers. Each time modeling this unit makes attack with an Eradication Caster targets a unit. So it's just the Eradication Caster, so not the Hysteria Arc Blaster.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you're not getting sustained.
Why would an anti-vehicle weapon use an ability that says no monsters or vehicles?
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense actually. Yeah, and then obviously they close combat weapons and the power weapons as well, and get sustained hit 1.
They look really good.
Yeah, I think all these Hysteria guys look amazing.
They really do.
And with Thulia Gould, I believe there's some bonkers
there are some things on Reddit that I've seen.
Yeah, there's some like bonkers combinations.
Just look out for these guys because I think these guys.
Yeah, someone's going to break these guys.
Oh yeah,
and depending on points, I think they're going to be pretty good. Thulia Gould, I think she's kind of living up to the mantle, and I think these guys look really good as her kind of like soldiers.
Speaking of breaking something,
the
Night Destry is bonkers. It's really good. So this, in its stat lines, is basically what it is. It's the midway point between an Armiger and a Knight.
12 movement, toughness 10, 3 up, 5 up, invul save against rage attacks only.
Oh,
as the
you
rest
naive child! It's not 12-inch movement.
Well, we'll get to that. 18 wounds, leadership 6, 8 OC.
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming. Yeah, but the
it's got the typical 5-up invul against ranged attacks as well.
Yeah. So it says 12 inches on the datasheet. What do you mean?
It is lying to you. I'm sure this is an Alpha Legion thing.
You're going to take me to Ram Jets Ranch?
Of course. Jesus. So it has one of its abilities, Ram Jets.
Yeah.
Each time this unit is selected to make a normal or advanced move, to the end of the phase, add D3 inches of movement to the character.
Yeah, so that's okay.
It is 15.
D3.
It can move 15.
It's probably move an average of 14. I think it wouldn't have been too hard if they would have just said, add this to the charge as well. I think that would have been quite fun.
Still, that's so good.
So this guy, guns are, I don't think anything really to talk home about. You've got like the big Gatling cannon, which is like 12 attacks, on 3, 6-1, 6-1-2.
I would never take this guy for its shooting.
No, the bombard is like rapid. It's got all the rules in the world, 24 inches. D6 plus 3, 3, 7, -1, 2. Okay. That's probably the one you're going to take if you're taking shooting. And then you got the big stubber.
You're not taking shooting.
Yeah, the stubber, which has an unusual amount of attacks plus rapid fire 3 as well.
So the stubber's always going to be there. So it's not one of the arms.
No, but I think that might be a typo because most heavy stubbers have 3 attacks with rapid fire 3, and this one's got 6.
No, this is it's.
Yeah, but like most Questoris heavy stubbers have 3 attacks.
Well, this one's got 6.
Cool. And then that's just an all heavy stubber. But we're not talking. This thing isn't here to be a sweet sit at the back prince and shoot all his little fancy guns.
I didn't expect when I saw the model released that you would be able to take both melee options.
Yeah.
You can double equip this thing with melee.
Oh yeah.
And if you do, it gains a ability that I'm very familiar with because I like to run Hellbrutes. It's called Thunder Charge. Obviously, the Hellbrute one isn't called Thunder Charge, but this one is. And it's if this model is equipped with both of its melee profiles, add 2 to the attack's characteristics of melee weapons equipped.
And it gives you four profiles to choose from when you're picking melee.
And they are good. Both of them are really good.
Yeah, so you got the big Reaper Chainsword.
They're very depending.
Yeah, on what you're going into. That's what I mean. It gives you a lot of options.
It does.
Although
they sound similar and they do look similar, but there are niche options because...
Namely Lance.
Yes, and we'll get into that. So it's got its Reaper Chainsword or the Bellatus Reaper Chainsword so both of these have a strike and a sweep profile. Yeah. So the Chainsword strike is 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 12, -3. And this is the spicy bit. D3 plus 3 damage.
So always 4.
It's minimum flat 4.
Yeah.
It is
That's pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah.
And even the sweep, damage 2 sweep. We love damage 2 sweeps. The Lion Who. So the Chainsword has the most attacks out of the sweeps. It's got 10 attacks at 3.
3, 8, 2, 2. Yeah.
So 8, 2, 2, yeah. And then the Thundershock Spear, as we surmised a few episodes ago that it's definitely going to have lance.
Also, how dare you lie in here? I've only just clocked you said that because my brain's
I'm
operating at 2%.
taking advantage of your tired brain. So the strike of the lance, it's 1 less attack than the strike of the chainsword, but it's other than that the exact same. So it's hitting on 3s, strength 12.
But you do have the lance to
yeah.
plus
So
on
you're
to win.
sacrificing an attack for lance, which I think is worth it.
Yeah, depending on what you're going into, you could be
exactly.
Yeah, you're wounding like land raiders on 3s instead of 4s.
If you're going into like a knight, not even a knight.
Well, a knight with the Thundershock Spear, you're wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Which is a bit silly.
Exactly.
And then the sweep, it's the same again, except you get -3 on the sweep, and strength 6.
So it's less attack, more AP, 2 less attacks. Sorry, less strength. Sorry, 2 less strength.
That thing kills Marines, man. Fucking hell,
so you've got loads of
eight
different...
attacks, 3 with lance into Marines. Strength 6, you're wounding Marines on 2, giving them a 6-up save and killing them with each hit.
And do you know what's really cool as well? Is its third ability. Is each time this model makes a range attack that targets a unit within range of 1 or more objective markers, that attack has the ignore cover. So you just essentially, because if you're running double melee, you just give them the heavy stub ignore cover as well.
Yeah,
which is nice.
But that does also give maybe the bombard. Can you equip the bombard and Gatling? I think maybe if you can. Maybe there's a shooting variant here that you could possibly make that could be good in a shooting detachment, but I don't know. There could be something there.
I know this is obviously. So if you think about it, right? If the chainsword strike, if you put it on paper, right, if all 5 attacks go through, which is possible, you're doing 20 damage minimum.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Minimum.
It's pretty good, isn't it? I do love flat 4 damage in melee.
But this thing is minimum 4.
Yeah, this thing nearly hits as hard as the lion, like nearly.
Like very close
on the strike. Yeah, it's pretty potent.
And it's fast.
Obviously, like comparing this to the lion, because obviously you brought it up. The strike you've got 3 less attacks, 1 more weapon skill, same strength, 1 less AP, and then the same damage, possibly more.
Yep.
So also, it's very similar.
Yeah. And there are detachments that I'm aware of that also give this thing advance and charge.
Yeah. This thing can move up to like 36 or something, can't it? Like if everything goes well, it's like 36 inches that goes.
I just mention as well that it does have the faction keyword super heavy walker, so it can go through ruins as well.
Yes. So
this is great. This is a phenomenal data sheet.
Yeah, like because obviously
we were taking at least 2 of these.
We were kind of wondering whether this is going to get Titanic and Towering and Super Heavy Walker, but we were because of obviously it's a midpoint between the armor jet.
But it does.
Yeah, so apparently that's the height that it needs to be.
And if you want to be a weirdo and run the full range build, you can just tip them into a ruin.
This makes me wonder though why the file didn't get those keywords, because surely it's similar size to that.
No, but they just gave it the rule anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. And then it has also revealed the type of knight this is. This is a Bellatus class knight.
It is indeed.
Because that's the keyword that it has come with.
Bellatus, which means we're going to see more.
Yeah. So, hopefully. Looking back across all these data sheets, what are we thinking? So, Kravik Morn, what are you giving it?
Kravik Morn's data sheet, I'm giving an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Actually, I want to try something new.
Oh, good.
Because we're giving these very, stupid, meh, 6.4 out of 10. I think we should just do good or bad.
Okay.
Keep it simpler. We can come up with fancy names for them.
I'll give you do you want me to simplify it for you?
Yeah.
All of these are good.
So Kravik Morn.
Good.
The Mutilators.
Good.
The Defiler.
Good.
The Thulio Gould.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. The
Chaos CSM Defiler. Good.
Yeah. Death Guard Defiler.
Bad.
Emperor Children Defiler.
Good.
Thousand Sons Defiler.
Good.
World Eaters Defiler.
Good.
Thulio Gould.
Great.
Astaria Exterminators.
Good.
Astaria Fusiliers.
Good. The less Exterminators are better.
Okay. And finally, Knight Destria.
The king. It's phenomenal.
The king. Actually, he's a knight, mate.
It is a knight.
Right, let's get on to the reveal show, because we've just noticed that it is...
We will see you in a couple of hours.
It's just hit 1 o'clock, so the show's about to start. So, yeah. Who's excited? Holy shit.
Well, that was the end of the reveal. We're very tired.
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah.
This will be a quick one. We're not going to do a deep dive.
No, we're not going to go through every single thing. Tune in on our... it'll be probably Tuesday.
Yeah,
we'll
Tuesday
get out the next
Wednesday
one.
next week.
And we'll have a full breakdown of every single thing.
We'll go through everything in detail, full
But basically, I want to ask you, what did you think of the reveal show?
I'm not well, okay. I'm personally for the things that I obviously were hoping for.
Yeah.
We all hope for things, and
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed.
A little bit, yeah. Well, you were
only because of the reveals.
You were expecting a Primark at the end, weren't you?
It's just something.
Spoiler alert: there was no Primark
No
at the end
Primark,
of. Unlike last time.
But the thing is the fact that one of the presenters had yellow and black hazard
Yeah,
on
of the back of his laptop.
His laptop.
So I clocked that like 2 minutes into the broadcast, and then I went to Liam. Liam's got an Iron Warriors sticker on his laptop, and he was like, ah!
But yeah, there's nothing Iron Warriors. I can't complain. We've had loads of Iron Warriors releases.
Mate,
that's fine.
what have we just spent the first half of this episode doing? Just talking about Iron Warriors.
But the fact that he put that in there was just such a blue ball tease.
Yeah, it was a blue ball tease.
But the thing is, a lot of the reveals. There wasn't much in terms of model reveals for
40k.
And 40k in particular.
Yeah, well, there was a fair few bits for like. Obviously, there's a amazing new Orc war boss, Wazdaka.
Oh yeah.
Some really cool
the Imperial
guard stuff.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah,
as well.
kill team wise, we've got the
new Tyrannid.
yeah. The new
the Red Death or something like that. Or...
What was it called? The Big Red or something?
Big Red, yeah.
That red thing, yeah. Well,
really cool.
he used to be an old model that they've brought back into the set.
Really good sculpt. I actually want to talk a little bit more about that next week.
Yeah. So
I'm a big fan of like really nice like sculpts and stuff.
Yeah. That one's beautiful. I was breaking through the statue.
That's
and
going
stuff
to be a
like
10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
I'm already predicting it. But
and then what else did we have? We had.
But I think the biggest like wow factor moment was when they were given little snippets of rules changes coming in 11th.
After they showed off that trailer.
The trailer looks like a bigger shake-up than I actually thought it would be rules-wise. Considering it's supposed to be like a bit of a... Well, for example, we're keeping our codexes.
Yeah, well,
so we're not having an index reset, which is nice.
To be honest, I was expecting us to all have to do that because normally with 40k, they pair it in like 2 editions. So they'll have an edition where they do a massive overhaul, 10th edition, from the previous game. And then they'll have an edition where they kind of just add to that. 11th edition is going to be. It's basically what happened with 8th and 9th. It's what happened with like the ones before that.
This feels like a mix. It feels like they're doing an overhaul of the rules again, but they're keeping...
Well, it seems like they're taking rules that the community have shown disdain to, and they're adding to it, like adding to the game and fixing things. Although there was one in there when they mentioned like the hiding units, which I think that could be a bit... It's basically just giving loan up to everything in the game if you don't want to shoot them.
If you are living under a rock and haven't watched what we've just watched as well, or haven't at least
seen
by the time this episode's being released.
Yeah, we're talking now like you've watched the show as well, like and you've seen the reveals. So if you haven't seen them, go have a look and then come back to see what we're talking about.
If you haven't seen them, and you're waiting for this podcast, thank you. But essentially what they're saying is if a unit is within a terrain feature
and has not shot,
they have almost like it's almost like they're not on the battlefield within 15 inches.
They have 15-inch loan up, basically.
It's 15-inch loan up, but you can't even interact with them. You can't see them. You can't target them.
Well, you'd be able to run over and stab them, but you just can't shoot them. Yeah,
so you could essentially hide like a chaff unit in a ruin in your deployment zone, and they are completely uninteractable until your opponent goes, I'm going to do something about that.
Yeah, which I think might be a problem, because you could do it with not even just a chaff unit. You can do it now with... No. Well, that's what I'm saying. Any unit that hasn't...
They haven't said any unit.
They did say every unit. They said every unit that's in a terrain feature that hasn't shot yet outside 15 inches can't be interacted with.
But I suppose, you could make some really cool plays.
Yeah, but I think, you know what the dumb shit about that is? You just take the cheapest thing in your codex, whack it in a ruin, don't have to worry about indirect fire, blah, blah, blah. It's sitting on an objective, and...
But it might not be an objective, though.
True, actually, yeah.
It could just be a ruin.
No, but aren't all objectives terrain now?
No, it's just a... So another thing, circle objectives are gone, thank God.
Yeah, it'll be like terrain markers and like statues and stuff like that, which is really cool.
Like maybe like a destroyed tank or something like that.
And hopefully they go further with that and add more to the terrain stuff, you know, the terrain rules and things like that.
So yeah, that hidden unit rule is interesting. The one that I actually can't wait for is
the charging.
The charge rules completely changed.
Yeah, I do like that.
You don't select your target. You just roll a charge roll.
Yeah.
And then you can select a unit depending on what your charge roll is. So say if you roll have like a unit that's 12 inches away, you've got a unit that's 9 inches away, or you've got a unit right next to you. You're like, I could really go with the unit 12 inches away, but we'll see what I get. If I don't get the 12, then I'm going to charge the one next to me.
I think this is going to be the addition of melee.
Yeah, they're just trying to get everything in combat.
Shooting's been really powerful for a while.
Yeah.
And like in 40k, it's been ridiculously good.
They made a point of saying that they just want to get things in combat. They want to get things stuck in the action.
Well, it is a feels bad. Like we've all done it. Like me myself, and this like 1,000 point tournament we did over the weekend on Monday. There was a couple of times where I rolled a charge and my unit just stood there like a lemon because he got shot off the board.
They made a point
and it's like it just feels bad, doesn't it? Like
the thing that they said in the show is that exactly that. Like it's just awkward when you've just got a unit just kind of sit in the middle just because you failed a charge.
Because the unit wouldn't just sit there; it would just go off and kill something else.
When they started talking about it, I was kind of like I had my fingers crossed a little bit because like if it fails a charge, could you not just like charge into ruins? That'd be really cool. But they didn't say that, and that's probably for the best because that'd be kind of dumb.
I thought they were going to say like all charges within 6 inches are unfailable or something. It's like D6 plus 6.
Yeah.
I thought that's what they were going to go into, but like maybe.
I think the biggest thing about what they've revealed, not just unit-wise, for 11th edition, not the box set. The box set looks cool, but again, this was all rumoured and leaked.
Yeah, we were saying this before. Like
you said word for word, and it's almost correct. Like,
yeah, like obviously like. People like Valrak and that, they do good work, you know, like finding out rumours and stuff like that. I
kind of wish I hadn't known.
Yeah, like, but it was literally word for word in the box. And then even when you look on like the art on, you know, the box, you see that Devastator Marine that they're on about, you know, with the in the Gravis arm with the big heavy bolter. And it's like...
That was mentioned.
Did they mention it as well?
Yeah, I'm sure there was a Valrak video where it was...
No,
that's supposed to be like a rehash of like an old edition.
No, that's what I mean. He literally has said every model that's going to be in the box, and it was almost every model in there, and it was word for word.
Vanguard veterans, Chaplain.
Yeah, Chump Chaplain, Blade Guard Captain, new Intercessors, new boys, Gretchen, a weird boy. There's going to be a runt-haired
Walker.
Yeah, a new Walker, a runt-haired character.
So the box has been known for a while now.
Yeah, those devastated Gravis guys, and there was something else he said. On the Orc side, I can't remember what it was on the a new buggy. I think it was a buggy.
Said that, but new Gretchens and stuff.
Yeah, but like,
which is a shame.
Yeah, it's like if I'd rather be surprised than not just have it spoilt to me.
Speaking of surprise,
like that trailer fell completely flat for me because I knew everyone was coming in. I was like,
it was a cool trailer.
I was like, it was all right. I was like. There's the Vanguard vets. Oh, there's the guy. There's the guy.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh, yes, that was correct. 100%. It wasn't like, oh my God, there's a new thing. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God.
The only thing, right, which I will say, kind of to end this off, that had me and Luke like look at each other and go, what?
Yes.
Was, so they actually put up on the screen before they said it was 70 new detachments.
Yeah.
Right? So I immediately assumed, oh my God, over the next course of the 3 years of 11th edition, we're getting 70 detachments. No.
That's probably right. The right amount of detachments for an edition.
But no, this is 70 on release.
But I do think they are what they were saying, mini detachments.
Yeah, so
where you can combine them.
Yeah, they've said like they give it like an analogy where if you like Terminators and bikes, you can combine
Dark Angels.
Yeah, literally, you can essentially combine a mini detachment of like bike rules and a mini detachment of Terminator rules into one detachment.
Which is going to be interesting how that's implemented.
I like the concept.
Yeah, because you used to be able to
balance it fairly, it will be really, really cool.
Well, you used to be able to make your own detachments back in the day.
I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think they'll bring out rules depending on unit type, and you can combine only 2.
Yeah.
So you can't have, I'm going to have this infantry detachment, and I'm going to have 5 infantry of Terminators with this.
The other one that they said that was quite interesting was the missions in the actual game when you're playing.
Yeah.
And how they were making it more narrative focused, and that was to basically have, so say you're playing World Eaters, you're not really going to want to go stand on objectives and just like sit there and that's your mission. No, your mission's going to be, I want to kill the enemy army.
I'm going to take and hold.
So that would then be mixed against, say, a Tau army, where their mission is, I want to hold the line and stay back.
Firing line, yeah.
And they will have
defend
missions
my deployment
mixed together.
And it almost seems like a...
If that makes sense. Like, so they're going to... It'll generate the mission based on what's there.
I think they might like categorize the mission type. Maybe. And then when combined, there'll be a primary that has a specific thing for this combination.
Yeah, you were talking like a rock, paper, scissors
like a rock, paper, scissors kind
of
thing. It'd be interesting to see. I like the idea of when you buy your codex, you get your own primary missions.
Yes.
And then that's when you draw your primary and compare it with your opponent and go, right, you've got this, I've got this, that means we're playing this
primary. Only thing I can see being a problem with this is they used to do this with secondary missions and some of them were broken. Like you'd literally just have, say, like the Space Marines had a mission where they had to go do X, Y, and Z and it was very easy. for Space Marines to do that. And then you just max just doing that one secondary over and over and over again, and you broke the game.
But I think what they're doing with this one is like it's comparing with your enemy, your opponent.
Yeah, which is when they first said it.
I think secondaries will be the same.
No, remember
similar.
when they first started saying it, I was like, oh, they've done this before and it was shit. And then they went further into it and I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
it's essentially
it's
you draw so a Tyranid player will draw one of their Tyranid primary missions.
Yeah.
And the Black Templars player will draw one of theirs.
Yeah.
They'll bring them together and then that will direct them towards the primary mission of that. So there'll be like primary mission cards that will have maybe a symbol to say which one's which.
Yeah.
If it's combined with this one. Sounds a bit complicated. I'm assuming they're going to streamline that more.
yeah, I'm assuming it's
going to be
not going to
something
be
like
super
that. I think it'll be
complicated,
like this and this equals this.
Yeah, or maybe
Do you know what I mean?
armies are labelled under a certain type.
Exactly,
so say like you've got like
an aggressive against a defensive. What's going to happen here? It's a siege.
You'll have an aggressive, tactical, and defensive, or something. And then say you do aggressive, tactical, you'll have these missions. If you do defensive, tactical, you have these missions. If it's defensive, offensive, you'll have these missions.
Yeah,
maybe something along those lines.
Or this selection of missions, because I think it'll be a bit too boring.
Yeah,
you play the same one. So say, for example, if you're like two friends starting the game, you've only got one army each.
Yeah,
you're going to be playing the same primary mission every time. No.
Yeah,
I think you'll have a selection to choose from. I mean, we're just looking at the Warhammer 40k community right now. Everything they just released. The artwork's stunning. It's beautiful. But we knew about it. We knew it was going to happen.
yeah.
Either way, I'm super excited. There's 70 detachments.
It also says
that's going to be one hell of a week for us.
Sometimes select multiple detachments for bespoke set of army abilities, so you'll be able to bring to life your vision how your army should fight. Launching edition, there'll be 70 new and updated detachments. If you attach your current army, don't panic. The attachments in your current codex still work. Just have more. There's going to be so many.
Yeah. So
fucking
what they're saying is, if you, I don't know if you mentioned this. Your codex in 10th is completely fine for
yeah. But we said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
We expected
just
that.
To reiterate it then. But then what it seems is like these 70 new ones are going to be like sub detachments that you can pick.
I missed this in the article. It says terrain. They've had a big shake up. The default bonus for cover now impacts hits, not saves. And units are generally far easier to hide.
Always be in that.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be -1 to hit if you're in terrain, which that's good.
Better.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
So much better because saves can be altered in so many different ways.
It depends how that's going to be. Whether it's wholly within terrain or whether it's terrain. Because if you toe poke terrain and get -1 to hit, that's going to be silly.
I can't wait to put a ghost kill in terrain.
Make it impossible to hit. Sort of changes add up to different. Yeah, the fight phases. Fast rolling is a thing now. Oh, the consolidation piling. That was quite interesting. Where
we kind of missed that the audio kind of. Oh, by the way, just quickly, the worst technical difficulty reveal I think in the history.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that at the end after we've gone through all of it. But so in combat they were basically saying you do all your consolidation moves.
Oh yes. Sorry.
You do all your fighting, and then you do all your pilings or your whatever.
It's not individual unit activations.
Basically, to stop people stringing onto objectives.
They also mentioned, he says strikes first, but I think he might have meant fights first.
No.
They might have been.
No, I think there might be a thing where in the fights first phase, you fight first with the units that have charged.
What I got from it was if you've made all your...
Which bodes badly for me.
Yeah, I think this is a nerf to fights first units because what I think they're talking about here is, because it was on the same line as the new consolidation piling, because it's not activation by activation now, it's all at once pile in.
Yeah.
I think whoever is charging, they get to select their strikes first unit and then a fights first takes place after that. So it seems like whoever's making the charge, fights first is irrelevant because I'm going to use this unit first.
So what you're
then your opponent can then go, I've got a fights first unit. This is now happening.
So what you're saying is my Judiciar and 6 in a circle and the Lion isn't as good anymore.
But I think it all depends on how many units charging. If it's not charging army and you have one unit that charges, then it's kind of pointless.
That's always your strikes first unit.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So maybe it might work better in like, say 3. Whereas if I'm playing well distance and I've got like 6 units charging, it doesn't matter that much.
It does say on the missions things, your objectives in the game will now be part dictated by the type of army you bring. So armies specialised in holding ground will be rewarded for doing so, while other forces that optimise for disrupting enemy plans or just killing of a lot of enemies will be rewarded for doing that too.
So it'll be interesting to see how, because they've not once mentioned victory points, it'll be interesting to see how that works now.
I imagine it'll still be victory points, but it'll be...
I think it might be maybe named different because of the different ways that you can do shit and how you could be rewarded. I don't know. Maybe.
So yeah, that was the reveal show and our first thoughts of it. I think we're both a bit meh about it.
Well, we're very tired.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit meh about it. I'm very excited to see more about the rules for 11th.
The 11th edition stuff was definitely the highlight.
But I was expecting to be more wowed about model reveals, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I mean, there's nothing I found. I mean, I've had loads of great models released for me.
Yeah, you've had.
So I can't complain. But
I think
for a lot of people though.
I didn't get bloody anything there.
No, exactly. That's my point. I don't think many people did.
No, if you're Imperial Guard, you're eating good. But apart
even
from
if you're a Space Marine player, I mean, I'm not a Space Marine player, but one thing I'm really happy with is they're going back towards like the more Mark IV tactical style.
Yeah, so they said it. They basically said
in the lore description
that basically the war has taken a toll on the new Primaris Marines.
They're not getting all the equipment.
Yeah, because obviously like everything's fucked.
Armageddon's fucked.
Yeah, so they are having to supplement their armor, destroy parts of armor with the old marks, which is an excuse to put old marks on. You're
essentially getting Primaris Marines that are going, shit, my helmet's broken, and he puts on an old Mark IV helmet, which in my opinion looks way cooler. Yes. So these are Primaris scaled Marines with the old helmets, and I love it.
Yeah, which I know a lot of people.
I mean, look at that.
A lot of people do that.
It's like the new Red Corsair Raiders. It's that similar style.
Well, a lot of people do already do that with like Etsy bits and like old models. They'll kit bash, models and like stuff, like to make them look like this.
There's a real nostalgic feel
have the grill mouth, that sort of thing.
Me, a grill's a Space Marine.
Yeah.
Primaris.
I need them to look like Darth Vader or nothing, it's like
literally.
And I do like the boy they revealed as well. He was pretty cool.
Just looks a bit standard to me.
Yeah, but I like what they did with the chopper slugger
also
thing.
For your Orc players, Lee, our friend Lee, he's been watching along. He already knows this, but
I don't think he'll still be awake now. I think he's got work in the morning. Yeah, he saw Wazdacker at the beginning and probably went to bed.
Yeah. So boys now have the option of taking both shooters and choppers. So that's a nice little buff for them, I suppose. But
can we say now that was the worst ran show at the beginning of that?
Yeah, easily.
Bloody hell! What was going
on? Volume, just it cutting off completely.
So obviously it's the middle of night over here, so we've got the telly on a certain volume because Liam's sister's asleep upstairs, and it was going.
I had to like quadruple the volume just to listen to them vaguely.
Yeah, and then it cut to another mic and it'd be like super loud, and then it cut out for like, and it kept cutting out, which I get can just be the internet, and it might not be their fault.
But like this is like £1 billion.
Releasing the first teaser for their next big expansion for their most profitable game.
100%, like the multi-million-pound making company, and that was poor.
Yeah.
Like our audio quality and our production quality right now was better than that.
Yeah. And we're
a podcast no one's heard of.
And we're half asleep.
And very tired. Yeah.
So yeah, I think,
I'd say 11th hype is a good
11th hype.
11th hype is a 7.
11 hype, good. Everything else a bit. I mean, what was shown was good.
If you're a Sigmar player as well, they look fantastic.
Oh yeah, we
Those little cog towers.
Yeah, the cog forts were brilliant, with like the whole aesthetic of like the moving castle, basically with the gates and the fucking that's so cool. I'll say basically everything that was revealed was
the kill team, the Spectre squad.
Spectre squad was cool. The Tyranid was cool. The what else was revealed?
Horus Heresy, meh.
Yeah, the Horus Heresy
stuff. Oh, the new Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, we've got the new Inquisitor.
Drail.
That guy was sick, wasn't he?
Oh, that's really cool.
He was bloody cool.
I'll be getting him for the custodes.
Yeah. I wonder what he does. He said loan up, didn't he?
That's pretty much everything. Honestly, as an end of edition reveal.
Yeah, I just remember I took loads of notes during it and I've just not looked at them once.
No, I know, yeah. But we could save them for next week. But like overall as a reveal.
What did I write about him? Looks like a lone spear. Oh, and his rifle gets higher, the damage.
Oh yeah, so every time he shoots, I'm assuming when he kills someone, the damage is increased by 1.
Oh, and there was the other person, the Dogmatic Superior on the Throne of Flame, which is like Inquisitor Karazimov.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he's getting a new model soon because they've already updated the thrones.
But what's the point of speculation when it never comes true, apart from the obvious rumours?
Yeah, like I don't know, it's a bit strange, isn't it?
I think overall with 40k, slight disappointment.
Yeah, I do wish these leaks didn't happen.
Do you know what?
I don't know, like, how are they getting this information? Like, because I'm talking about Valrak here, for example. He had word for word everything in that box.
It was almost word for word.
Yeah, like he must have been like shown something by someone in Games Workshop, or someone maybe like where they produce the models, like because obviously all these boxes are built and all the rule books are written and like printed now because they're going to be coming out soon. So like they've got a leak in the fucking supply line somewhere where this is all coming out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it does kind of ruin it.
It did.
Like,
Especially when there's nothing else as well. Like they didn't hide anything. The only thing they hid was the like the 11th edition sneak peek rules.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like
because we were talking beforehand, we were like, "Oh, isn't it cool how nothing's leaked?" And then the things they revealed were like, "Oh wait, no, they were leaked ages ago in January."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, word for word.
Yeah.
And I know you said you wanted to change things up and say, "Oh, is it good or bad?" But I am going to give this a rating out of 10 as a reveal show. And as our first reveal show, I am so sorry, everyone, but this is a 4 out of 10.
I think it's a bad.
It's a bad one.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Oh, that can be that. It can be a bad one, or what's something that's good, or Goodleman.
Goodleman. This is a bad one.
We'll work on that.
This is a definite bad one.
Yeah. Oh well.
But there's things we can take from it, I suppose. And
Oh no, all the 11 stuff's really cool. Like
the first half of this podcast is great. All the Iron Warrior stuff, hell yeah.
No.
Just waiting for the detachments now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they should be hopefully not on Monday because we've got a lot of shit to go over on Monday.
It will be.
But it's gonna be on bloody Monday.
It's gonna be Monday, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
We're probably gonna get the pre-order sales next Saturday, which means we're gonna get the points releases, like a little MFM update on the Wednesday. So we'll get the detachments on the Monday, which is what they do. So we're gonna get some detachments on Monday. That's gonna happen.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go get some sleep because I need to drive home, and it is 3 a.m. Goodbye,
if you've stayed
guys.
this far, well done.
Yeah, and let's never do this again.
No,
No, we're just gonna. we had the great idea of today doing the pod late, and then we'll get it out early, so we've covered it straight away.
Not a chance.
Oh, let's do it on Monday. All right. Bye, guys.
See you later.